Good evening, everybody, and man, what a cool day today. Back inside the RV because it's late, and would love to aim my camera down because Casey's behind me, and he's always in like a super good mood, as most almost 18-year-old dudes are. But he might throw something at me, so I'll just talk anyway. So today we traveled up from Lafayette, Louisiana, and headed up to Longview, Texas. Spent a night at Mission Tech Services, which is a really cool ministry that their whole focus is serving other ministries and missionaries. They allowed us to park our RV. They have a really great campsite for missionaries who are traveling, so really thankful for them. And someone even blessed us by paying for the $15 fee they have. So God just continuing to provide. But before we got here, we actually had an appointment with Judah One. Some of you may know who Judah One is, but Everett Aaron founded Judah One in 2011 with the vision that God was telling him to create the world's first Christian airlines. So that is their thing. They fly big airplanes, and it was really interesting to see their operation. I've been wanting to see that. I've talked to Everett on the phone before in the past, talking about hurricane relief for Honduras, but we had not met in person, so didn't know what to expect. I just kind of wanted to stop by and see them. Didn't know how busy they were, but Everett met us over at Strawn's, which is a famous deli pie place here in Shreveport, and or over in Shreveport now, and we had strawberry pie and talked about what God was doing in our ministries and got to know each other a little better. And then we went over to the hangar, and some of you may have seen I did the live video from over there because it's just really cool to see their MD-80 sitting in there getting ready for C-check so they can put it into service. And they also have a 767 and a 737 coming online after this airplane. But and just really exciting to see that airplane inside and out. And like I had said in that video today, it's not every day you get to walk around big airplanes. You kind of see them. Maybe you've had experience at an air show, but not every day you get to just kind of spend some time exploring and crawling through and hanging out in the cockpit and all the little secret compartments and things like that. I'll post some pictures later. It's just really cool to see that, and just thankful for them. It was just really interesting to see what God's doing in their ministry and for them to hear our ministry too. So I'll tag them in on the Facebook page, and because we'd like to start working together. And if you go on over to YouTube and you watch this video on the YouTube channel, if you're a subscriber, and the link is on the Whitlow Adventure Ministry page. If you click that and go over there and subscribe, you actually see an extended video, and over that I'll talk about what God is doing in partnership together, which is also just a huge blessing and glory to the kingdom. So good night. We love you, and going over to YouTube and hear the rest of the story. So if you are over here and you're watching this, you can hear the rest of it. So talking for a while, we heard about their plans to become Part 125, Part 135, and Part 121 operator, which would make them a charter service and an airline, actual airline, in the process they're going through that. And through that, Everett shared with us that one of the things that they have a lot of success in doing is actually obtaining donated airplanes, and through his brokerage, they use his tent making skills as an airplane broker to obtain these donated airplanes and then sell them or part them out to generate revenue back to their ministry. What's really cool about that is that he was asking us if we would be interested in potentially partnering with them to do something very similar to potentially help us acquire the aircraft that we would need for future ministry operations. That's a huge blessing if it comes to fruition, because that's not something I have any wisdom in, and that we don't have any experience in as well, and he does. So we just love how God puts people together. We were able to share with him some of our many years of business experience, and he had asked us to look at some things for him and just kind of see how we fit better together. And going even deeper into that, we discussed our desire to train future missionaries and what it would look like to partner with them to pipeline people we train and equip to send them not only on the mission field, but potentially send them to Judah One to be pilots for them. So it's just God completing this pathway for people who feel called to ministry, and they could either go to the mission field with us or ministries like Wings of Grace, or even go fly big jets as missionaries for Judah One. And just really cool to see that happen, and very thankful for that. We had a great conversation. We're going to stay in touch, and continue to discuss and meet these opportunities and see how God uses both our ministries to do kingdom building. So big shout out to them. Thankful for them and the time today, and thankful for Mission Tech Services for hosting us tonight. I'll to park the RV here and be comfortable. And then tomorrow we head over to Dallas, where we'll meet some more people I'm really excited about and continue this trip. So love you guys. Good night, and we'll talk to you in the morning.